YouTube now feels like a horse race where everyone is competing to get more and more views, and it has been so for a while now. Everyone is trying to become the next Mr. Beast. That should be good for YouTube, right? More views would equal more ads. More ads would equal more revenue for the creator as well as the company, right? Then why the title? Well, it's because of the guys like the one we are going to talk about today. His name is Phidias. Most of you may know him from his I Hugged World's Top 100 Celebrities or I Shook Top 100 YouTubers Hands. He does some weird stuff like that and his channel is pretty successful. He has like over 2 million subscribers. But if you watch his videos, he sometimes does things which are not very appropriate or culturally sound. Like in this video, I spent 100 hours in the world's poorest country. If you watch the video, you will find that he treats the people there like they don't know anything and he tries to show them what a smartphone is and what the internet is. He thinks like all the people there are stupid, which I found very disrespectful. But that's his content. He does stuff like that and gets millions of views. But his recent video called I Travel Across Japan for Free is beyond insane. Japan has very strict laws regarding taking free rides on trains and buses. People in Japan generally do not like foreigners, and doing this kind of thing makes everyone looks bad. Before we get into the main part and see what he actually did, hit that like and subscribe button as it helps out a lot. Now let's get back to the video. As of now, after all the backlash, Phidias has removed the video from his channel. In that video, he does a challenge. He and his YouTuber friends try to go across Japan from one point to another for free. That idea is not new and people have tried to get from one place to another in different countries as well. But to make it free is very difficult if you are not doing anything illegal. Yes, you can go from one place to another without spending money if you are doing it illegally, and that is exactly what this YouTuber does. He does things which can be considered borderline criminal. He gets arrested in the first few minutes of the video when he tries to ride a bus. Before riding the bus, he thought that the fare would be 600 yen. So he asked a stranger for the money, and that kind stranger just gave him that amount.
So I asked a stranger to give me some money. Oh my god, I love you! Yes.
The video had been deleted, so I'm showing this video from another channel called Lord Shadow. Then he gets on the bus and takes the ride to his destination. But when he wanted to get out of the bus, the driver said that the fare was 680 yen. He only had 600 yen which he got from the stranger. So he tried to convince the driver to let him go with 600 yen only. And as I said earlier, the rules for this kind of stuff are very strict in Japan. So the driver took Phidias to the police, where they interrogated him. Watch this clip.
Get off?
Yes.
680. Yeah.
Six. Only this.
80.
No.
80.
No. In the police station, they started interrogating me and they took my phone away, so I couldn't film anything.
Eventually though, the police got bored of Phidias after keeping him detained for 5 hours, and eventually, the police covered the remaining 80 yen. This is just hilarious. And also, it's not only Phidias, all his 3 friends are on the same journey with no money. They, however, till this point have purchased the tickets with the correct amount of money by asking strangers. So they are at least doing good. The people in Japan are really nice to give strangers the money for the bus, the train and everything else. Phidias, however, right after getting out of the bus station, tried to hop on a train for free without a ticket. Not like the other ones, who at least took the help of strangers to get the money to buy the ticket. He just straight out illegally got on a train without a ticket.
And now it's time to teach you how to get the train for free.
And his famous trick is not some great 2000 IQ plan where he would do something so amazing to evade the ticket master. No, all he does is go to the bathroom, locks himself in, and traverses his whole journey there.
I would just lock myself the whole time in the bathroom.
Wow, genius, right? I don't know how he did not think that people would eventually need to go to the toilet, because it's a very big journey. It's not like he's taking the train for 1 or 2 stops. People did notice that Phidias was in the toilet for a very long time. The Ticketmaster finally thought that something fishy was going on here. So he waited outside the bathroom, and when Phidias got out, he was caught. He then acted like he was feeling sick and sat down, acting like he was going to puke. The Ticketmaster, I guess, felt bad and released his hand. And as soon as his hand was released, Phidias ran. In the video, Phidias said that police were called, but there was no police chasing him and he got on to another train. Now people would think that the toilet strategy was stupid because people caught on to him fairly quickly, so the plan needs to change for the next one. But no, he just uses the same technique, and this time he successfully rode the train to his destination without any problem. Meanwhile, all this was going on, his YouTuber friend also did the same strategy of riding the whole journey on the train toilets to get to his destination as well. The next part is actually not that bad. They asked the people of Japan for some money, to which many of them accepted and gave them the money. And then they head to the next destination, which is Kyoto, where the last person to reach the destination will be eliminated. In Kyoto, Phidias again tried to have something for free, and it was the breakfast from a very good hotel. He went up the floors to check and pick one of the room numbers. He then went to the buffet area and got a free breakfast by just saying that he was from room 505. The person living in that room will be charged for that breakfast, which he didn't even have. Fast forwarding, they get to their next destination where one of his YouTuber friends gets eliminated, and then there were two left. Last part of the video is pretty straightforward. They have to only hitchhike for the rest of their journey. They did that, and finally Phidias won the race. The last part was not that bad. It's great to see that so many people in Japan trust other people and that they would go out of their way to help them. They even let one of the four stay at their home for a night. Japan is a great country. I would love to go there sometime. Moving on, the fact that Phidias did something that would disrespect the culture and people for some challenge is just so bad. It shows that some would go through absurd lengths just to get some amount of views. He also made an apology where he said that his intentions were not to harm the emotions of the people of Japan. He would do more research before doing something like this the next time. That means there will be a next time. His video got removed from YouTube after all the backlash. I don't know what kind of research he is going to do that would allow him to do this kind of illegal stuff again. If you want to ride a public transport, get the money. You can ask the people, which is what he did for the later part of the video. But if you don't have the money, don't use the transport. It's just a YouTube video. Better to do things the right way than to go to jail for getting more views. Anyway, that's the whole case of the sick video that everyone is hating right now. Even his own fans are angry at him for this one, and they should be. That's it for this video. If you enjoyed it, hit that like and subscribe button as it helps out a lot. Also, you can watch some of my other videos to know what's going on in the world of internet. See you in the next one.